Look what I've got from Acme. Like in Looney Tunes, whenever you've got mouse problems, you go to Acme, don't you? The Big Cheese Catch Alive Multi-Catch Multi-Catch Mousetrap. Welfare-friendly control. Solid steel, self-setting mousetrap catches up to 10 mice. There are the mice there. Supposedly, they get caught and you can let them go. You can let them go. They go in one end. There's two ends in the tunnel. They go in and they get caught, and then you can let them go away from your house. Multi-catch mousetrap. That's the theory anyway. That's the theory. This is what the Big Cheese Multi-Catch Mousetrap looks like. Is that the right side? Which is the right side to open it? I think that's the right side, isn't it? Anyway, they go in that side, they go in there, the mice go in there, and there's a sort of thing that slides down and traps them. There's one on that side too. Air holes to breathe. There's a window at the top where you can look through to see. That's the theory. That's the theory. That should open. There we are. So take that card out. Coming out card. There's the mice. So the mice go in the tunnel. It's got a special trapdoor thing that's only one way. There's one in this end too. And they come out here and they get trapped in this area. You put the food and presumably a thimble full of water. And the theory is, well, they go in there. You're supposed to put this end against the wall, that end there. This end here is supposed to go against the wall because mice do tend to run along walls. So the mouse goes in there, the trapdoor, comes in here to get some food, and then it gets trapped. And this is the observation thing. And you let them go, hopefully far from your house. But I'm sure they'd just come back, wouldn't they? I might just try it for fun. I got this a year ago, and my Perth YouTube friend told me that I should try these. I haven't got around to using it yet. It says when you release the mice, you open the door away from you, presumably like this, and let the mice out like this. Oh, come on, open. It's hard to film and do this at the same time. Oh, but anyway, you open it away from you, presumably so they don't bite you. I've been bitten by a mouse before. Once I picked a mouse up by the tail, and I was like this, and it sort of curved up and bit me. It bit my finger. So they do bite. So I squeezed all the blood out to make sure I didn't catch anything. But in the news recently, a patient in a nursing home was bitten by a mouse and got some mouse-borne disease. Well, I might try that for fun anyway, just to see what happens. I don't think it's not going to make any difference to our mouse situation. I suppose, well, we've blocked all the mice now. So that's how it works. That's the theory. And you take it way down the paddock somewhere, let them go. It says to use cheese, peanut butter, or mouse attractant. Now, cats love cheese. In cartoons, mice love cheese, but really, peanut butter might work. I know that mice love sunflower seeds. When I was in the shed bunking in the shed, there were all mice all over my bed, and I had a bag of sunflower seeds, and they got into my sunflower seeds, and if I were going to catch mice with a bait, I'd use sunflower seeds. I don't have any though. Whole sunflower seeds. Let's go and try it now for fun and see if we catch anything, just for fun. It's supposed to be humane, and it is true. Some of the other ones do damage. The traditional mousetrap can break the spine of a little mouse. I've put some bread in, and I'll close the trap. This is just for fun. We don't have mice in the house anymore. I just want to see if it works. And there's the trap. Now I'll put it where they've been hanging around. They've been hanging around these bins lately. So I'll just see what happens. I'll come back in half an hour or 20 minutes and see what happens. They should be here immediately. They should be able to smell that through the sides. So they should be here immediately. I'll come back in 10 minutes or so. So there's a little mouse IQ test set up. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. The neighbour's cat was here a minute ago, before I put that down. We'll see if it works. You wouldn't want to leave it in the hot sun, would you? Would defeat the purpose of being an humane mousetrap. If you just had one or two mice indoors, it might be a good idea. We have so many mice indoors coming from all directions, but if you just had one or two mice, they might be a very good idea to catch them. Well, it did work. Look, there's some mouse pellets in there, and there's the bread. The mouse is hiding at the moment. It's gone back into the trapdoor thing. It's gone back into the entrance chamber thing. I've got to let it go now anyway. So I've got to let it go somehow. Well, it's hiding in the entrance tunnel. I'll just have to let it out and it can go about its business. Oh. Go on. Go about your business now. Seems to be hiding in the entrance tunnel. Oh, I don't enjoy any of all this performance. I'm just sick of mice. I'm just glad they're out of our house now. They can do what they like out in the open. Come on, go about your business. I don't want to get bitten, do I? I'll take that piece of bread out. It's not moving. It must be frightened. Is there more than one tail in there? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what happens. You can see mouse pellets in there, can't you? That's what I had all through my book, all through my sheet music in my books. Horrible. A huge amount of that stuff I had. Horrible. It's too nervous. It's too nervous to come out. Just have to wait for it to come out. I thought of poking the other side, but that would cause it distress. Just have to wait for it to come out. It's free now anyway to do whatever it likes. Come on, go about your business. Go on, little mouse. Go about your business. I don't think it's stuck in there. I think it just doesn't want to come out. I'll just have to leave it alone for a while until it comes out. I'm just sick of the stench of mice, actually, the smell of mice, and all the damage they've done. All their crap everywhere. But this little one can go free. Let's wait for him to come out. I think there's 2 mice in there. One bigger mouse and one smaller mouse. They'll just have to reverse out and come out in their own good time, won't they? The whole thing must be very traumatic for them. They'll just have to come out in their own good time. I can't make them come out unless I start bashing and poking. They'll just have to come out on their own. Look, they're starting to stir. Oh, embrace your freedom now, go on. Let that be an end to it all. I don't want to see this contraption again either. Oh, they're going to get out all right. There's one. Oh, there's more than one, there's 3. I'll be glad when all this is over. I thought there were 2 mice in there, but there were 3 altogether in the right compartment. Go on, go away for good. Go on, embrace freedom. Go on, you silly thing. There. 1 gone, 2 more to go. I don't mind mice outdoors, I just don't want to live with them. Even the smell of them makes me sick. I'm just so sick lately of the smell of them. Cleaning up. We've blocked our house, I'm just happy with that. I'm just glad to be free of them. Come on out. Three little mice were all in the one compartment together. I think. Let's wait and see. It's not very cold yet. In an hour or so that metal might be quite cold. I think there's still 2 in there. Unless one mouse has got a very long tail. Well, I'm glad that's all over now. I'm just glad that's over. Emptying it was such a problem, wasn't it? I didn't want to bash them out of that hole.